Greetings, YouTube. About a week ago, I made a video that was in response to a subscriber that had messaged me convinced that if I went back and I read the original posting from Gwenpool Goes to the Movies, that I would notice what this person noticed, and that was that Kabam had insinuated that if you 100% explored all difficulties of the monthly event, you got a big prize. So I made a video, and it was really horrible idea for a number of reasons. My fear was if this guy was right, and no one on YouTube talked about it, and then Kabam gave some great prize to those that had actually read the fine print of the announcement, I would have felt so guilty for not using my YouTube channel to inform the public that they were costing themselves the chance for bonus rewards by not exploring fully every difficulty. So that was my thinking. And honestly, like, in the spirit of that, it was supposed to only help. But that video did far more damage than help. And I sincerely regret ever making it, because this is what we get for exploring Gwenpool Goes to the Movies. When you click on it, you get 1,000, not even 2,000, 1,000 Cinematic Crystal Shards, or what, half of a 2-star? I was so wrong, and what makes me really sad is that in trying to help, I fed all of the people out there, and I have heard from many of you, some of you who have privately messaged me and literally said to me, because of this video, if you don't delete your channel, something will happen to you. And I wasn't even sure if I should submit that kind of message to the police, because I was told that this could happen when I visit New York City next month at New York City Comic-Con. Something I was so excited to go to, but now if there's somebody who's so mad that I put out a video to fully explore this event in order to get some shards or hopefully something much better, that you could threaten my life, I don't really know if I feel safe going, and that really sucks. I just want to apologize to anyone that spent energy refills and really wanted to believe, as I did, that the big prize meant a big prize. This is the opposite of a big prize. This is a joke. And I really don't know why we're even getting this, because Kabam clarified afterward, and I tried to put this in the message, that the wording was just misleading and that they didn't actually mean anything by it, and somehow that the wording was supposed to imply that you could get all of the rewards from each difficulty and that none of the difficulties together meant anything. And even though I still don't know how their original wording on that post could possibly mean that, it is what it is. That's what they meant. And so in honor to, I guess, acknowledge that their wording was misleading and they should give something for fully exploring the quests, here it is. I've never been more bummed. Like, part of me, I don't think I'm going to do it, but part of me, like, seriously thought about deleting my YouTube channel after this. Because I don't want to do clickbait. I don't want to mislead people. I don't want to be that guy that people roll their eyes at and say, oh, here goes Prof. Hoff again, just putting out misinformation for clicks. I don't want to. I didn't start a YouTube channel to do this. Most of the time that I spend every day is not on YouTube. It's on the Line app, responding to people's questions about who they should rank up. And I don't get paid to do that, right? I just do it because I want to help people. Like, that's why I have a YouTube channel. It's to help people. And so I'm sorry. And all I can say is I'm sorry that I misled you and that this is what the big prize was. It clearly is a joke. And I clearly could not have been more wrong. And I really don't know what else I can say. Those of you that messaged those threats, I've messaged most of you back an apology, and I don't know what else to tell you. I really didn't want to mislead anybody. I sincerely thought I was pointing out something that a lot of us in the community had missed and was hopefully helping people get an additional reward. Who knows what that could have been? Clearly now it's the worst of the worst, but I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. This video is not going to be monetized. There's no monetary gain from this apology. It's just wanting to send out my thoughts and my feelings. And I get if you still hate me, if you still hate my channel, if you think I'm a troll, whatever. When I'm wrong, when you're wrong in life, criticism is earned, and I earned the fact that I was wrong. But I just want you to know that I'm sincerely sorry. And for those of you that are still enjoying my channel and every other video that I put out that has no misinformation whatsoever, thank you. Last night, I stayed up till 3 a.m. I was messaging. I count 22 people at 3 a.m. because somehow the community doesn't go to bed. And I was asking, like, in Alliance War, I know you see all of these nodes, but it has to be a visual glitch. And people kept responding. And even there are people who are commenting on that very video saying, like, no, our alliance was still way worse. And I kept saying, like, are you sure it's just that the matchmaking didn't match you up against somebody who was just that much better than you? And I obviously, Kabam came out and they said that that was the case. So I think in every one of those scenarios, it was what it was. You thought your defense was at a disadvantage, but just because their defense was so much better. But, I was trying to get 100% of the facts correct at all times in every video I do. But, going forward, I was trying to show, especially with that, I don't care how long it takes for me to stay up. I want to prove to the community that I'm just not here for cheap clicks and thrills or whatever. I'm not. I just want to help people. And if I have a chance and an honor to meet you watching this in New York City next month, I just want to say thank you for supporting the channel and help you in any way I can. If that's looking at your 4- and 5-star roster and giving my 2 cents for whatever it's worth, I'm happy to do that. So there's my my thoughts. Thanks for watching and listening. To those of you that made it all the way through, I'm so sorry again that this is all that was left for exploring Gwenpool Goes to the Movies. I sincerely am so sorry.